Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another wonderful episode of Raheem DeVaughn Show. This is the R&B hippie, neo-soul rock star, Raheem DeVaughn, self-proclaimed Radio Raheem, and how ironic and iconic to have the prolific Spike Lee right here. He doesn't even know you know you named me.
Yeah.
Vicariously.
Well, I hope this worked for you.
it's definitely been working. Welcome to the Raheem DeVaughn Show, brother.
Glad to be here, Ray Raheem.
It's going down Red Hook Summer.
Right.
Due to drop very soon.
Well, here in the D.C. area, next Friday, a week from today.
How important was it for you to release this movie, here in the Chocolate City, and why here first in particular?
Well, it's not here first, but D.C.'s always been a big part of my success. People have always come out and supported me here in the D.C. Metro, Virginia, Baltimore area, from all the way back to 1986 with the first one, She's Gonna Have It. So we just want to continue to receive the love and support we've gathered over the years.
Red Hook Summer, #6. Once again, shot in Brooklyn,
right.
New York. From a New York standpoint, overall, what would you say you want the universal message to be perceived, and the impact you want this film to have on the community?
Well, I can always tell about the impact of my films by how people talk about them long after they've seen them. And from the beginning, we were really getting that response with this film. There are many issues that we have to deal with as a people in this country, and it's sparking a lot of debate, even some criticism of the film. But that's good. We've never shied away from criticism. But I will not really tell audiences what they should feel coming out of the theater. I respect their intelligence too much, so they just gotta come and check it out, and they'll make up their own minds.
This is another film that you've financed independently, privately. How important is that to you? And is it more for a creative control per se standpoint?
Well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily creative control is part of it, even though I do have final cut. The studio systems, they have the films they're going to make and the films they're not going to make, and this really, there are no checks in their boxes for this film. So if it was going to get made, I would have to finance it myself.
How seriously do you take the badge bestowed upon you as, maybe one of the greatest, if not the greatest, all-black filmmaker, of our generation?
Well, I like it when people. It's good to hear, but I'm not resting my laurels on people saying that. I'm just gotta do what we've been doing since 1986. I mean, if people go on IMDb and look up Spike Lee, they will see that we've been putting in work since 1986. Whether it be feature films, feature documentaries, short films, music videos, commercials, we're doing the work.
Well, now let's shift gears for a minute. I know you recently directed the one man play, for Mike Tyson.
My Undisputed Truth on Broadway.
Yeah, this is your first Broadway.
Yeah, it was my debut on Broadway. Mike Tyson too.
What was that whole experience like?
Oh, it was a wonderful experience. Something that Mike and I had never done before. I've known Mike for over 25 years. He had done the show, this one-man show in Las Vegas. I heard about it. I called up Mike, he gave me a DVD, and we took it to Broadway, and he rocked. Every night, we had 12 performances. Every night, got a standing ovation.
I've been hearing crazy reviews. I was just in New York last week, and I heard it's tear-jerking, a lot of laughter.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, one comment was just like people, they kind of just didn't realize that he could keep their attention for just 2 hours.
No, Mike is a great storyteller. And as I said before, we did 12 performances, and there are plans now to take this on a national tour. Hopefully it'll come to this area.
Okay. I mean, now, me in D.C., got the film dropping, play just hit. You know, we cannot like not talk. You know, basketball.
Right.
You know, the New York Knicks saying goodbye to Jeremy Lin. Welcome to Raymond Felton.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Marcus Camby.
Kurt Thomas.
Yeah. What do y'all
Kidd.
what do y'all expecting this season?
Well, number one, I don't think that anyone wins the NBA championship on paper. You got to play. It's gonna be very hard for Miami to repeat, even without the Lakers getting Dwight Howard. Teams are really gonna be gunning for Miami, and who knows, they might get lax. Maybe they're satisfied winning one ring. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
All right. You know, people out there, I've been shooting a lot of questions, and you know, Twitter and what have you, and people want to know, you know, what's Spike Lee's hoop game like?
I never played I'm a good softball player, but not basketball.
Okay, but we want to know like what the hoop game is like. If we had to do a one-on-one, Spike Lee
Against who?
and Tyler Perry,
Wow.
who's winning? Who's winning this basketball game?
Can he play basketball? I don't know. I really don't know about what he does besides make films.
Cool. Now I was told that if I wore these shoes right here,
Oh, you
that you know, I could get an extra 15 minutes on the interview, and then possibly
those. Now but you're not wearing the Spikes.
a scene in the
You're
movie.
not wearing the Spikes though. Those just the orange and blue Jordans.
All right, so check it out. Last question. When the time capsule is opened on our history, and they look back on Spike Lee, what's the legacy that you want to leave behind, and how do you want that to read?
They gotta look at the work. And I have 2 teenage kids who are gonna be in this game too. I don't know what capacity, but there's something they want to do, so they will continue the legacy.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Spike Lee, Red Hook Summer in DC, all around the world. It drops next week,
August 24th.
August 24th. You heard it first right here. Shout out to the New York Knicks via satellite. Orange and blue for life.
On for life.
Mr. Spike Lee, y'all. It's the Raheem DeVaughn
Thank you.
Show. Love life.